So this week in class, we did our catapult launchers. This is kind of like an overview of what we did for the whole project rather than the whole week, because we basically just launched and finished up the last of our calculations and stuff and whatnot. So we have kind of like the base, like I guess look, like the diagram and stuff like that. We have like the construction, like some of the construction pieces, and our struggles, and what we did. And these are the two pictures from like early in the build and late in the build. Right here, late in the build. This is early in the build. If we go farther down, we can see like all of our graphs and our charts. This is our VPython, which I've opened up already in here. I kind of just followed the tutorials, almost I would say word for word, kind of. I kind of just went to like each individual step and tutorial and kind of figure out like what I did for that step, and then kind of moved it into a separate file. And then once I was done with like 4, 5 different files, I kind of combined them into one. So this is like what everything looks like behind. And when I ran it, this is what it looked like afterwards. I was pretty satisfied with how this came out. For it being my first time, working with GlowScript, I didn't really know, too much about it. Like I said, I just had to follow the tutorials. Going back, we see our data from all of our launches and time. More. These are the actual like visual graphs, so they correlate with like these. And this is our conclusion. Basically, I'm not going to read this word for word, but it was kind of a really good like team, I guess, like effort. I would say, depending on your classmates and your your team, members, to do everything on time. It's like really important for real job situations and real life situations. It kind of gets us ready for the future, really. Everybody helped out. Nobody really slacked off. I'm sure, like, I guess not a lot of people would, because, this class is very important, I would say. Or, like, it's, like, really required, like, mandatory for, like, the future and stuff like that for, our fields. This is, like, about the pay right here. But I submitted it already, and it was just, like, everybody did their part. Everybody gets equal pay and whatnot. But I overall think this was a great, like, I guess, like, introduction project. It kind of, like, points us in, like, the direction of where this class is going to go. And just, like, how, like, individual and, like, student-based it is. Rather than, like, following bullet points on, like, a, what would you call it? Like, PowerPoint. So it's just, like, it's a nice change of pace. I would definitely say it's more intriguing than, sitting behind or sitting down and just watching a teacher point at slides. So